to install Ionic on the Mac, first step is to go into Get Started on the Ionic Framework.com. I'll add a link in the description. When you're in here, all you have to do is pretty much just read the guide, but the first thing you need to do is, as they put right here, you need to install NodeJS. And clicking that link, you'll get in here, and now you can download it for the Mac, and I'm selecting the recommended version. This is the one that is stable, where this is the current version that there are still working with the newest features, but it might be unstable. So we're going to grab the latest version right here that is stable. It's going to download this package file for me right here, and while it does that, let me just talk a bit about Node.js. Node.js is, as they say here in the top, JavaScript runtime engine that's built on Chrome V8 JavaScript engine. It pretty much means that on your machine you can start executing JavaScript directly inside this Node server, right? So it's a JavaScript runtime, and let me put it another way: you can actually execute JavaScript inside this Node runtime environment, and I'll show you this in the next lesson. And we are going to use it for actually creating a web server. We're going to use it for executing our Angular code on Node and stuff like that. So not something you're going to see that much, but it's actually going to happen behind the scenes. You don't have to know about it, but I'll still show you next lesson what it's all about. So the package is available, and I'll just double click it, and I'll get this dialog right here will show up. And in here I can say continue, I can say read a license. Yes, that's a good license, thank you, continue. And it'll say, are you sure? Yes, I'm sure, I understand the license. I want to install for all users. I want to install it on this location. I'll just say install, and I'll just use my password, and then it'll run the installation. It'll write the files. In my case, it'll overwrite the old Node.js that I had available, and then it should be available now with this Node.js setup. So let's get into WebStorm. I'll just move the installer to trash, jumping into WebStorm right here. I'll do Node-V here to see if there's a version, and it should pop up with something like this showing you have the newest version available right there. Now, if that is not the case, just try to restart your WebStorm, shut it down and open it again. But now you have Node.js installed. See you next time.